Now, Amazon KDP has actually dropped a major bombshell on authors. Now, if you've not logged into your Amazon KDP dashboard for the past few days, now KDP has made a major change on their print book pricing. Okay, now they are reducing your royalty earnings from 60% to 50% on all print books under 9.99. This actually means that if you have a book that is priced under 9.99 in the US market and every other marketplace equivalent to this particular USD 9.99, your royalties will now be 50% instead of 60%. Now in this video, I am actually going to be explaining to you what you need to do as an author to get maximum profitability from your book from this price change, who this price change is affecting, and how you can actually take advantage of it as a publisher, what you need to do to make sure that you profit from this, and how and things that you need to know about this price change. Okay, let's get started. Now, if you actually log into your Amazon KDP dashboard, this is what you'll be seeing. Now, you will see this particular update saying that changes to royalty rates for print books and color printing costs starting June 10th, 2025. As you can see, Amazon is actually saying that starting from June 10, 2025, we are changing the royalty rate for books priced below certain list prices. Okay, for books priced below certain list prices, for example, less than 9.99 USD, from 60% to 50%, you may choose to update the list price for affected print books at any time. Separately, we are reducing color printing costs for paperback in some marketplace, I think, which is a good thing. Okay, but this is where our focus is. Okay, so Amazon KDP is reducing prices of books that are priced below 9.99. That means if you have any book that is priced below 9.99, you will be earning less royalties for it, and that will be affecting your earnings and how much you could possibly earn on Amazon KDP. Now, you have to put one thing in mind. It is only print books, which means it is paperback and hardcover. Your ebook is not affected. That means if you price your ebook, let me say 2.99, 4.99, 7.99, it is not affected. The only thing that is affected is your print book. You understand? And what you have to actually understand is, now Amazon is saying that it is due to rise in operational cost. If you get, that is why they are reducing this price, so that they can at least cover up their operational costs in printing your books and all that. So that is the excuse they are giving, you get. But one thing also you should understand, that the truth about this is that you will be losing 30 to 40% loss in your earnings on each sale. For example, if you have a book that is priced at 8.99 with a 2.79 print cost used to make, you understand, it will actually make you like something like $2.60 after June 10th. You will now be earning just 1.71. You understand? You see that you are going from $2.6 to 1.71 cents. You understand? So you, instead of earning a lot of money, you will now be earning a very, very low income on that book. Now, this update actually affects some numbers of people. Okay, and there are three sets of people that this price update really affects. You understand? And you need to pay attention. If your niche that you are writing on is actually being mentioned, that means you need to go and check your book. And if you've priced your book before below 9.99, you should actually go and check your catalog and see most of the books you price 9.99 and adjust the price. Do you understand? Especially just adjust the price. And what I will tell you what you need to do, so that if you are adjusting the price, people can also still buy your book. Now, the number one people that this price decrease is affecting is children books authors. So if you are publishing children books and you are publishing high color cost but price sensitive market book, like what I mean now is, you know that most of the children books they are coloring books. There are some people that actually publish children books and all that, you understand? So they publish this book, and the printing cost of this particular book is very expensive because of the colors and the way the book is being created and the pattern of the book. It's is very expensive to print this kind of books, and these authors actually make a very low royalties from this particular book. Now, this price, what is it called? Decrease is coming. Instead of them earning 60%, they are now earning 50%. You see that even the royalties they will be earning will now be less compared to what they were earning before. Now, the second people this particular price change is affecting is non-fiction writers, especially those offering short reads and planners and workbooks. You understand? So if you are offering short reads, which means you cannot price your book like very high because the content that you have in your book is very small. You understand? This will also be affecting you. And the third set of people that this price change is affecting is low content and medium content publishers. Those that actually publish journals, notebooks, puzzle books. You understand? Because they kind of, first of all, this niche is very saturated. Low content niche is very, very saturated, and it is very hard for you to make a profit on this particular niche if you are not running ads. Now, let's assume that you are running ad on this particular niche and you are not also earning like a good royalties from it. You understand? That means you are spending to make money from this particular ad, and Amazon again is coming with a percentage reduction of your royalty. You see that it will be difficult for you to earn a good amount of money in this particular niche. And one advice I will actually give to you, one recommendation I will actually give to authors that are playing in this three niche: children books authors, non-fiction writers that are focused on offering short reads and planners and workbooks, and low content and medium content publishers that are publishing journals, notebooks and puzzle book. One recommendation I will actually give to them is for them to transition to high content book. You understand? Now, another thing that you can now do to make sure that you profit from this, you understand, is one, the first thing you need to do is to take an audit of your catalog. You understand? Take an audit of your catalog. That means you need to go to your KDP dashboard and look at the books that are being priced below 9.99 and increase the price. You understand? So all you need to do is adjust the price strategically. So you have to raise the prices from at least, it should be at least 9.99 and above. You understand? So that you can make at least a profit from your book. And another thing you should also do is to improve on your perceived value on that particular book that you are writing, which means if you don't have A+ content on that particular book, you should try and add A+ content. Another one is to work on your cover. So you have to make sure that you get better cover so that you can make more sales from this particular book, because it will now depend on you how many sales you are making, you get, as an author. Now, another thing you can also do is to monitor your sales closely after June 10th, especially if you are running ads. You understand? So you should monitor your sales closely, especially if you are running ads. You get. Now, I want to actually show you guys something to see how this price has actually affected books that are priced under 9.99. You understand? Now if you actually come to this particular book here, you see that this book is actually priced at 10.99, okay, which is approximately $11. You get? Now when, let me take out this price and do something like 8.99, now you see what will actually happen here. Now you see that it is not even included here that changes to royalty rates and color printing books. You understand? Now they say starting from June 10th, we are changing the royalty rate from books priced below, you understand, which is the same information you will find in your first dashboard on Amazon. So look at what is happening here. Because this book was priced 8.99 below 9.99, look at what is happening. So in the USD, what your royalty is now 60% rate. Okay, for the US market, Amazon.com is 60%, which is 2.99, 2.94. If you come down, you see in this particular marketplace, you see that 50% and you are earning 2.04 instead of this. You understand? If you go to this marketplace also, you see what you are earning. You get? You see what you will be earning. You get? Now what they are actually doing is that they will be showing you what you could earn if you increase your price. You understand? Now look at this one now, the 50% earning. Now this is the 60% earning. This is the 50% earning after June 10th. You understand? After June 10th, this is what you'll be earning. You understand? Now this is what you'll be currently earning, but after June 10th, this is what you're currently earning. 1.82 from 2.62 pounds euro to 1.82 euro. You see that you will not be making a lot of money as a publisher. That means the thing you need to do now is to make sure that you transition to high content books. You get? And if you, one thing also is to build a brand around what you are doing, which means if you are publishing, for example, if you are publishing a book on a particular pen name, don't just publish one book. You get? Take advantage of a particular pen name and publish a lot of books on a particular pen name. You can publish 20 to 30 books on a particular pen name, 50 books, depending on the kind of profitable keywords you actually have. You get? And another thing for you to do to also get maximum profitability is to make sure that you now begin to put your book in series. You understand? Begin to put your book in series after increasing your price and all that. And the last option I will actually recommend to you guys is to diversify your portfolio. Now, one thing you need to understand, and the hard truth is that Amazon is a platform. It is not your business partner. You get? So it changes rules whenever it wants, and it will also change rules again. So if you don't prepare for what Amazon is doing, and if you don't start publishing on other platforms, it will be hard for you as a publisher to make real amount of money. Just imagine when Amazon started terminating accounts and they started blocking books. For publishers that don't have books on other platforms, you see that it is difficult for them to actually make sales, and it is difficult for them to now earn money, you get, from their publishing business, because the only place they were publishing on is on Amazon. So in some of my videos, I've actually talked about other publishing platforms that you can publish your book on. If you go to my YouTube channel, okay, and you scroll down, you will see I actually did a lot of videos on how you can start publishing on other platforms. You get? On other platforms. Now if you scroll down here, let's scroll down. Okay, in this video I actually talked about other publishing platforms. Where is that video? I think this. I talked about 9 book publishing platforms that pays more than Amazon, or that are not Amazon. You understand? So if you've not watched this video, go and watch this video so that you can also explore other platforms that you can be publishing your books on, since Amazon has started reducing their royalty rate. You get. And another thing you need to understand is this: you don't need to wait for Amazon to actually take you out of business before you take action. You get. Look, the best way to actually do this is have an Amazon account and have other publishing platforms account. For example, if you are publishing on Draft2 Digital, Draft2 Digital now offers you an option to publish on major platforms including Amazon. You understand? A platform like Apple Books, Kobo Books, Tolino, and most of these books. And I recently did a video on how you can start publishing on Google Play Books. You can also take advantage of this. If you have a Google Play Books account, in Google Play Books you can publish audiobooks and you can also publish your ebook, which means you'll be making more money. You get. So I've also prepared a a checklist on what to do after you've changed your prices, and I'll be dropping it in the Telegram discussion group. Now, if you want that template, all you just need to do is to click on the link in the pinned in the comment section, or you go to the description of this video. You will find the link that will lead you to the discussion group, the Value Bank discussion group. You will see the file there. All you just need to do is download it. Now, it contains what you need to do after you've increased your price so that you can make more money from your book. The things you need to apply, the strategies you actually need to apply as a publisher to earn more money. You understand? Also, if you want to publish on other platforms and you want to run Amazon KDP in a way that will actually make you a lot of money, or you want to publish in a platform like Google Books or Draft2 Digital, you want to distribute, you can also hit me on my DM so that I will actually tell you what you need to do. So that's all about the price update on Amazon KDP. So as always, I am Value Bank and I'll be rooting for you all from afar. See you in the next one.